Hi, today we're going to make a nature's journal. You can use whatever you have around your house. I had this notebook, so I'm going to use the front and the back cover for my cover, some twine, some unlined paper, and some lined paper. You can use cardboard from cracker boxes, cereal boxes. A nature journal is a great tool for a lot of subjects. It's art, it's reading, writing, science, math. Put it together with anything you have in your house. You can use cracker boxes, cereal boxes for the outside cover, um, or craft paper. There's a lot of different things. Just get creative. You can use a lot of things to tie it together. String, um, if you have those little hooks that you can make, you can just use a bunch of different things. And then let them decorate it however they want. I had some stickers. You could use paint. I had some felt tip markers, some glue. Uh, so just look into your craft section or your recycle bin and just make it. I like to have some lined pages and unlined pages so that the unlined pages you'll be gluing or taping your species to, and then your lined pages you can make notes on. Um, put research information, they can put measurements, they can just write what they saw that day or anything cool that happened while they're out and things they learned. So it's you can practice handwriting in here, reading, art. So it's super simple. You can make it however. You can see I use some newspaper, so I'll just glue something over the top of that. You can use whatever. You can use scraps from your recycle bin and just be creative. Let them be as creative as they want. You can put as many pages as you want in there. I made mine really thin for this time, just for illustration purposes. Just glue, or you can even, if you don't have glue, you can tape. Just stick them in there somehow. And you can also, if you want to get super creative, you can make little envelopes on the bottom of your pages, or you can just tape or glue some envelopes that you have on hand on the bottom of the pages, and you can put your species in there and then have them sketch or write about what's in the envelope. So that's another easy way if you don't have glue or tape. You can also make glue really easily from white flour and water. It's a super simple glue and it works really well. Just mix it up until it's glue consistency and it dries really well. So you just glue or somehow adhere your species that you went out on a walk, right? Like if you can research the name of them, you can say where you found them, what state you're in, what trail you were on, even if you want to say the time of the day. I dated these. So if I find something that I wanted, like berries for instance, that I want to go back and check or want to keep track of, that goes in my journal. And I'll revisit that area if they're not ripe or if I want to get more of them or I can tell other people about them and find out which ones are edible. For instance, this is a pink clover and it is edible. This flower is edible too, I just found out. I can't remember the name of it. I have to research it again. So you can use your books. You can have your kids take the books to the library and research. They can find books with pictures in them and they can look up exactly what plant it is. You can have them write the names, write information, write if an Indian tribe used them and how they used them. If if you would think you would want to try, if they would want to find a recipe to try them. This is especially great with berries, fruits that you find. Those are super easy. But, dandelion jelly is fantastic if you've never made that. You use the flowers for dandelion jelly. Really yummy. It tastes almost like honey. So those are really good. So just be creative. Let your kids get really creative. Kids love this. And then in your notebook at the end of the day, when you're writing what you did for school today, for your report at the end of the year, you can say they did art, they did reading, writing, physical education, science, research, maybe some biology or some uh, the different sciences. There might be some chemistry involved in here, definitely some math. Have them measure things, have them see how big a plant grows, do a measurement of different plants in the area, how tall is a dandelion compared to a clover plant, um, what kind of shapes are the leaves or the flowers, have them name them, the colors, if they're younger, do colors, shapes, and all kids love measuring. The little kids love measuring, so that's a great uh, learning experience to get to measure the plants, the actual plants, to take measure with you, or the leaves, or if they find feathers. I didn't find any feathers today. I usually find feathers. But just put everything in your book. Let the glue dry before you shut your book fully, or the pages will stick together. Have them, another really awesome thing, I don't draw very good, but my kids always sketch what they found, either right below the thing that they glued in, or they sketched on a different page while they're just sitting there out in the woods looking at them. They would sketch them. They would, if they took a flower, they'd sketch the whole plant, and then right below it, so they would know what the whole plant looked like. Some things to collect are flowers. There's a seed pod on here. This is a piece of bark that was on the ground. Feathers. Just a number of different things you can collect. So try a nature journal today. If you like this, hit subscribe down below. Thank you.